December. Open my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all amount. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. December, over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all amount. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. December, over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all amount. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. remember. I got enough I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Open my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. Got enough I can remember. Got enough I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all amount. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can touch the sky. If I die, let I know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry or why. Oh, I'ma cry or why. Oh, I'ma cry or why. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. Got enough I can remember. Got enough I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. Got enough I can remember. Got enough I can remember. December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. Got enough I can remember. Got enough I can remember. My heart is cold like December.
Yo, what's good, everybody? We're back with another Sold Out Live, another Sold Out podcast on this Saturday, man. Y'all smash that like button. It really helps the channel out. Sub up to the channel if you're new, and if you haven't done so already, of course, y'all know my name is Jeremy Jones, and what I normally do is make content about sneakers, occasional trial hauls, and y'all know we got Music Monday, but this is officially Sold Out, where, of course, we talk that sneaker talk over here, man. So pretty much, if you're into sneakers or just general lounging, man, we got a little bit of everything in the Sold Out Discord, but pretty much it's sneaker talk tonight, baby. I do want to say I do have the Discord stage open live, just in case if anybody wants to join towards the end of the live, but I do have the mic active in there, so if you go on a stage, you should be able to hear me there as well. Audio should be going in both ways, but pretty much the main focus on the live. So pretty much, man, let's just talk tonight's topic. I'm only going to be on this joint for like an hour, so I want to run this joint somewhat better on time. We're talking Foot Locker, new sneaker experience. So they got a new setup over at Foot Locker I want to talk about tonight. The top brands and customer loyalty as far as like Nike, Macy's, and Levi's. We're going to touch on that a little bit. And then also, we're going to talk a little bit about why hype sneakers may be harder to get this year. So just three topics I want to transition into, and we're going to get the party started on there. So like I said, definitely smash the like button, sub up, and let me touch the chat real quick, see who all we got in the building, and then we're going to go from there. So hope you guys are enjoying it so much. Hope you guys had a great weekend so far, man. It's nothing I look more forward to than whenever the weekend gets here, right? Okay, especially if you have it off. But if you do have to work, I completely understand, because, I mean, you still got to get to your smoney's, man. So let's see what we got in the building real quick, and then we'll get the party going here. No Hype says, salute. What up, No Hype? What up, what up? Let's see. Looks like we have Kwame in the building, says, yo. What up, Kwame? What up, what up, what up? Let's see. No Hype says, ish chilling, finally kicked that cold, feeling way better. Glad you're feeling better. I've been under the weather. I feel like it came in spurts, man. I think I had, I think they was calling it, the swine flu or something like that. I ain't even gonna hold you. I feel like I had the swine flu, bruh. That joint held, and it stayed for a strong week. So, definitely I can relate, man. I'm not saying that's what you had, but I know for a fact that's how I felt, and I ain't want to deal with nobody, no nothing. But I was still able to get up and go to work. And then I still was able to do my routine. But every time I finished, whatever I did, I was just dog tired. I had no energy. But glad you're feeling better, though, for sure. No Hype says, put them Air Techs on feet today, and them joints are crazy comfortable and look gas on feet. Okay, that's what's up. Hey, you should give us an on feet in the Discord. Give us a feed in the Discord, yo. He says, I'm shocked by the comfort. Let's see. And looks like we have Fly God in the building with the popcorn. What up, Fly God? Haven't seen you in a while, homie. Or at least commenting wise anyway, homie. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Looks like we have Long Beach Joe Jets in the building. Says salutes and to respect to Polo in the chat. That's what's up. That's what's up. Let's see. No Hype says, I was home sick for like a week, no work. Word, I got you. Okay, cool. Appreciate that. Yeah. That's crazy. Yours must have been a little bit stronger than mine, but I can honestly say, dog, I was on that same boat where I just did not want to deal with the stuff. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was sick pretty much and was like, yo, it's just was too much. You know what I mean? So I was like, bro, I don't know if I can, you know, but I pushed through it though, so I can relate. So good, you're feeling better, homie. But let's go and just dive into tonight's topics, man, because I want to make sure we get right on track. I think I'm going to start with the Foot Locker Inside Experience, and then we'll go to Nike and Levi's stuff. And then also towards the end of the live, I'm going to talk, obviously, upcoming sneaker releases, kind of what to anticipate now that we're in February, because I did drop that top anticipated upcoming sneaker releases for February video today. So you guys should already have a glimpse of what to kind of anticipate. If you think about it, it's low-key a lot of heat. And even though those bread ones, they're going to be like those 85 cuts, they're going to be a hard cop though. But I mean, still a lot of heat, even if you do put in the footwork and get lucky to get those if you really think about it. So a lot of stuff we got going on too. But we'll talk about that towards the end of the live. Let's see. No Hype says Long Beach salute. But let me share my screen real quick and we'll get the party started. Let's get the party started here. Boom, you guys should be seeing my screen. Y'all let me know if visual and audio is okay and everything is looking good. And as you can see, I do have the Discord cord open too if you guys want to listen in there. But if you guys prefer the live, that's perfectly fine as well. But first topic, we're going inside Foot Locker's immersive sneaker experience for NBA All-Star Weekend 2025 in San Francisco. So pretty much there's certain things, and like they've been remodeling a lot of their stores, and even the one in my area, I would say they started, and I don't want to sound like cliche, I'll say this, the quote-unquote nice area, they started there first. That's the nicest way I can put it. They remodeled that joint, and it's definitely different, right? Okay, and I feel like there's still more to come. And I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. I mean, you got to quote with the times. And I feel like they think that's probably where, if you think about their competitors would be equivalent to like, you know, Finish Line and JD Sports. So they see what those stores are looking like. And, well, it looks like they're trying to add that theme, their own personal theme to it. So let's see real quick. It says the athletic retail giants multi-brand activation will remain open from February 13th through the 16th during NBA All-Star Weekend. I remember when they used to do some crazy like All-Star like sneaker releases, bro. And now it's like completely freaking different. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is now. But I remember it used to be a certain sneaker, and it may be a sneaker that is releasing All-Star. I'm not saying that still doesn't happen, but it's not on the level of what it once was, if you ask me. And I'll just leave it right there. Looks like we got Manny with the kicks in the building. Says, what's Gucci? Sold out family. What up? Y'all smash that like button as y'all come in and out. Let me get through the rest of this article real quick. It says, NBA All-Star 2025 is taking place next month in San Francisco, and Foot Locker is looking to make a splash at the event. The athletic retail giant is hosting a multi-brand activation from February 13th through the 16th during NBA All-Star Weekend. The two-story experience will be located at the 150 Powell Street in City Union Square neighborhood and will include sneaker drops, NBA player appearances, interactive games and prizes, product customization, and more. So pretty much we got a lot going on for All-Star Weekend, but at the same time, are these going to be some, I'm assuming if it's going to be sneaker drops, does that mean it could possibly, we could see some shock drops? You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm thinking when I'm reading through this. I don't know if you guys are feeling that vibe from that, but if I had to guess, it looks like there may be some shock drops coming along All-Star Weekend. And only thing I can really think of, I mean, we're supposed to be getting what? The Air Jordan 5 reimagined on the 8th. That's next week, so that's not All-Star Week. So I'm surprised we didn't get a shock drop for those. And now I feel like personally it would be a little too late to do a shock drop now. You know, so I mean, that's obviously not on the list. It would have been nice if they would have did something like that though, just to get the excitement back, in my opinion. No Hype says, I'm getting bored with Jordans, to be honest. I want some OGs, but not enough to spend the money. I mean, I feel you. To be honest, if we're gonna be real about it, if I'm gonna be real about it, right? Some of this stuff, it is getting. Let me tell you what really I can support your statement, No Hype. Check this out. Whenever, and this is not a bad thing, or nobody's in, like, I'm not upset or anything, but somebody posted in the Discord, like, what, yesterday or today, that the Air Jordan 6s, what am I looking for? Infrareds is supposed to be, what, coming back in 2026? We just had them joints in 2018, and the shoe, mine still, like, I've seen people in the Discord responding like, I ain't worn mine yet. Like this, that, and the third. They trying to bring back a little bit too fast. Y'all need to go back down in the history. And also, I hate to say it, when they're trying to bring off new spinoffs, but he didn't have them, that's making it hard too. Like, AKA, this month, I know for a fact, because y'all already seen I already dropped it, so I'm not, like, surprised anything. The Air Jordan 3 Lucky Shorts are supposed to drop. But, like, that's not, like, you know what I'm saying? That shoe don't hit, even though it actually not bad, but that's gotta they gotta push that to the younger audience, if you ask me. You know what I'm saying? So I can see why you're saying that. Like, even me, when people be like, yo, you skip a lot of sneakers, you skip every single thing. It's not that I'm bored, but it's like, yo, I either already got it in or already had it, or I'm just not impressed with the new. And the new stuff that they're trying to bring in, it's really not been that impressive. You know what I'm saying? They need, I hate to say it, the Travis stuff is good, but that's why the contract was extended. But I mean, at the same time, it ain't, we don't have that off-white excitement right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, who can come over there and do that? And it ain't Yachty. RIP to Virgil, by the way. Sorry, I didn't mean to go on that rant either. It just kind of like triggered me, I guess. Manny says, sheesh, Polo, I'm almost wore my Olive 9s today and left it to Mayana though. Okay. I left it in Mayana though. Okay. So you mean you left it tomorrow though? So you may wear it tomorrow? Hopefully I'm reading that correctly. You know, I ain't got the best Spanish, man. Work with me, Manny's. But I'm working on it though. But yeah, I put that together because those are supposed to be Olive 9s. Man, I'm good because I'm like, what the heck are you talking about, Manny? No Hype says, Manny, salute. Manny says, Kwame Joe Jetson, 85, salute. No Hype says, Travis shoes ain't it either. This is where my problem comes into play with the Travis real quick. I'm gonna put myself on the main screen real quick. But this is where the Travis stuff comes into play with me. That's an issue, right? He's still carrying his weight over there and still doing numbers, but his stuff is selling now based off of the stuff that people's like, well, any Travis is better than no Travis almost. But this is another thing that I don't like what Nike is doing too. Nah, you're not hating. I get where you come from. He says, I'm just hating. Not really. Because look, reality is, I'm saying this. Travis sells that. When he does a collab and or his shoes, they do sell. But I'm going to stick to my guns and say that just because you put his name on something don't mean it's always going to sell. Like, to me, those Field Generals that dropped, yesterday? They dope. And yes, they sold out. But to me, that's an example for me where I'm like, I take them. But at the same time, I don't know how great they would have been good to work out in. I mean, because I know it was supposed to be baseball themed. But at the same time, it's like, not every Travis sneaker sells me. There's some Travis shoes that I don't really want, So I was going to say that, That ain't hating. Everybody got that. Mandarin K says, Puerto Rican Polo, come on now. I hate you. Oh my God, chill, bro. Let's see. Divine says, what up, Divine? What up? Let's see. Manny says, what's Gucci, Divine? Or what's up, Divine? My bad. But yeah, that's my whole thing. Not every Travis sneaker is a hit, if you ask me. That ain't hating. I know if Jordan Brand them go by the numbers and everything selling out, then sure, it is a hit on paper. But I think a lot of us were coming accustomed to the Travis stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, he got the extension for a reason, but it would be nice to see something new to the table with one of the models that we already love, and who can do a good collab though, Because again, Travis can do one. We know Virgil can do one. RP to Virgil. And other people here in between, but Yachty's collab coming out the gate wasn't, it was okay. And I'll just leave it right there. Devon says, my guy Manny just chilling. Okay, cool. Appreciate it. Let me get back to the article real quick. Let me share my screen because we're going to make sure we're going to flow this one on time. It says, the athletic retail giant is hosting a multi-brand February 13th through the 16th during NBA All-Star Weekend. The two-story experience will be located at 150 Powell Street in the city of Union Square neighborhood and will include sneaker drops, NBA players, appearances. Okay, I read that part already. Definitely took me a minute to catch that though, but let me get through the rest of the article. It says, NBA All-Star provides Foot Locker with a permanent platform to showcase our leadership position in basketball and sneaker culture. Foot Locker Incorporated Senior Vice President and Chief Customer Officer Sir Kim Walden told Foot News, our experience will amplify our business positioning, reinforce our cultural relevance, and attract new customers while deepening loyalty among existing sneakerheads and basketball enthusiasts. So they think they're going to get a new crowd in this joint, and they may possibly could, but I mean, I guess to them, like, if they can just get a few extra customers, that's always a win. But I mean, I think now who doesn't really know what Foot Locker is? I mean, I'm sure there are those people, but it's just kind of like here, there, in between, if you ask me, right? Where we at real quick? Let's see. Devon says some Travis shoes are a miss. Let's see. No Hype's laughing. It says, Devon says the trainers are a big miss. I think they are a miss, even though technically they still sold out and did their thing. But that's one of those where you can tell they just wanted to put the Travis name on it to make sure it moved. And they knew that was going to work. No Hype says, man, it's always some lame rockin' Travises in my city. That's why I hate them. Hey, well, if I come to your city and put my joints on, don't call me a lame, bro. But I get what you're saying. Like, that person that's all they may have. But honestly, in my area, I don't see nobody really rocking. Well, there's one guy that I work with. He's a sneakerhead too. He rocks Travises, but he cool as shit, Manuel Kick says, dead ass Divine. No Hype laughing. Man, I mean, chill, bro. I'm going to leave that alone. I'm going to leave it alone. Let me get back to the article. It says, leading brands in the basketball category, including Nike, Jordan Brand, Adidas, Puma, and Converse, as well as other, will have distant areas within the activation. It says, aside from the interactive elements of the space, consumers can expect product drops and exclusive releases, including the Nike Kobe 6 ASW. So those are supposed to drop during that time. The Air Jordan 12 flu games, they're going to come that's coming All-Star Week. Yo. So it's supposed to be that you could get the flu games exclusively there. Interesting. They said they're going to do the Adidas AE Mid and an exclusive new colorway in Puma's LaMelo Ball and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles collection, among others. So, I mean, that's very interesting. And that's nice that they're actually being kind of, transparent with it versus saying, like, you'll just have to wait and see and not surprised. So, I mean, the flu games, too, this is my thing. I hope they're different than what mine looked like back there. Because if not, I'm going to keep my older pair. I'm not going to get a new pair, man. I'm going to just leave it at that. But that's dope that that's a part of the drop, though. That would have definitely caught me off guard. I wasn't anticipating some on that level. Devon says, the thing with Travis and Jordan Brand, I don't know why they went away from the Jordan 1 highs and Jordan 4s. Me, personally, they should have did more colorways for those instead of the Jordan 1 lows. I would like to see another Travis Scott Jordan 4. And to be honest, I would like to see those purple Travises come to light for the regular Joe Schmo people, I think that would have been a dope thing, but I think they're kind of saving that in the bag for, like, that's kind of one of those that's going to do something serious. If they feel like some other brands coming over them, that's going to bring that, like, boom. That, hey, well, you guys leaving to go over there? Cool, bring it right back. You know what I'm saying? And they know we're going to get it or go for it. Let me get through the article real quick. And that's just my guess, too. I could be wrong. I don't know everything. But let me get through the rest of the article real quick. It says, Foot Locker is known as the heart of sneakers, reflecting the energy and passion our strippers bring. Our stripers. I'm gonna say it says strippers. It says our strippers. I'm thinking something else when I read that. By the way, bring to help consumers discover new brands and products. The heart of sneakers is the thread you'll see throughout the experience, as that is who we are. Wonderment explained, and that's pretty much the person I just said that's at Foot Locker. We will amplify the experience as that is you who you are. Woman explained. Oh, let me read that backwards. It says we will amplify each brand within the NBA All-Star experience by creating distant areas where the consumer can get immersed in the particular brand's storytelling. She continued, the space will also include tailored activations like Adidas polygraph testing, bringing in no-lie ad to life, Puma adds Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Liar with interactive games and customizations, and more, offering individual brands expressions with aligning with Foot Locker's mission to unlock the inner sneakerhead in everyone. So I guess it's going to be different little, kiosk type of setup where it's supposed to be like almost like a little mini walkthrough thing, you know what I'm saying? So it's going to be very curious how they actually do this, and I'm very curious to kind of see it. Now, I'm not curious enough to say that go down there, because if I'm not mistaken, it's going to be in Cali, right? I think I read that part. Menry Kick says, I'm a Grand Divine, and definitely we going to see other Travis Scott Air Jordan highs in the near future. I'm almost positive they will. Nike them is just being careful with their moves right now, and you kind of can't blame them, you know what I'm saying? Because they know if they drop some Travis Scott, and I'll tell you one thing else, those Air Jordan 1 Travis Scott lows are supposed to drop this summer is looking pretty dope too. Those what is it supposed to be like a of the fragment joint? It's supposed to be like reverse fragments, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. They looking fire. So they know what they doing. With the Travis brand, you can tell they take it very seriously. It says, what's more, the clinic, the retailer's partnership with Nike and Jordan brands that celebrates the performance and culture of basketball will return. Foot Locker stated that this will include a LED court that will light up with dynamic content. It says daily basketball programming and skills and drills challenges with athletes. Nike and Jordan brand has been incredible partners as we continue to celebrate and connect with basketball culture. Our partnership through the clinic, our multiple year program with Nike and Jordan brand, continues to evolve in exciting ways as we work together to resonate with sneaker enthusiasts on and off the court, Wildman said. In terms of the experience, Nike's first floor area will feature a surprise and delight locker giveaway, as well as a championship locker photo moment countdown clocks for key products, drops, and more. And Jordan brand's Unnameable Air experience will include a vertical jump challenge and interactive graffiti wall. So they're going all out stops to try to get this stuff active, man. So I'm trying to make sure I get through all on this article real quick. Almost done with that one. Says, where we at? Says our brand activation will include an Adidas polygraph test, which is a nod to the recent No Lie ad, and as well as the Puma's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Liar with the interactive games and customization, a Chuck Taylor focused customization bar with a Converse and more. Says athlete appearances are expected to include Anthony Edwards. These are the athletes that are supposed to come through, by the way. Anthony Edwards. We got Shai Gilgeous Alexander. They got Jason Tatum. They got Trey Young, and they got LaMelo Ball, as well as special guest appearances from top Nike talent. So I'm very curious what that means, because that sounds like somebody other than an NBA player. Says there will also be several reasons for the local FLX Rewards members to visit. We are running multiple sweepstakes for the Flex Rewards members to enter for a chance to attend an NBA events and games, win customized merchandise from key NBA talent, prizes, and additional exclusive giveaways. The integration of loyalty-driven incentives and engaging activations aims to attract new signups and deepen engagement with the existing members, Walden said. Aside from the activation space, Foot Locker confirmed it will be associated partner of the 2025 NBA HBCU Classic presented by AT&T during the NBA All-Star Weekend. The game will feature Morehouse College and Tuskegee University. And as part of this partnership, the Foot Locker Foundation will donate $25,000 to each school. All right, do your thing, dog. So that's what, 50,000? Because that's times two, if I'm reading correctly. The activation in retail space will be open February 13th through the 15th from 10 a.m. PT to 10 p.m. PT, which that's Pacific time, if I'm not mistaken, because they're on the West Coast, through on February 16th from 10 a.m. PT to 7 p.m. PT, which is Pacific, if I'm not mistaken. But y'all feel free to correct the kid down in the comment section. So that's pretty much getting through what to expect for this Foot Locker experience during All-Star Week. Looks like they got a big challenge going up on here and a lot going on. So I'm hoping they're able to achieve what they're trying to achieve. You know, I don't want to sound like I'm hating at all. Where we at real quick? Let's see. Where did I leave off? Let's see. No Hype says, I'm just ready for the OG lows with the big swoosh. And let's see. Divine Photo says, I hope so, Manny. We need to see those Travis highs. He says, I agree with No Hype. The Jordan 1 lows will be the big swoosh. We need that. Yeah, that'll be dope. Manuel Kick says, yes, sir. 85. And let's see. Divine, those Phantom Air Jordan 1s, low skis coming home ASAP, no Ferg. Okay. Wow. I can't even believe how I'm able to interpret that. Like, it's interesting reading this live. I just want y'all to say that. I just want y'all to know that. Says another reason why sneakers are dead. If you are an NBA watcher, the NBA back in the 80s and 90s used to focus on other players so you would know about what other players wear. This is true. This is true. They definitely did, because you had a variety, you know what I'm saying? Let's see. No Hype says, many those go crazy. Let's see. Devon says, today's NBA, they focus on LeBron and trying to push LeBron's shoes. Yeah, and it's not happening, dog. Let's just keep it 100. Some of his shoes are moving, and they may be, but they're not doing it on the level. Let's just keep it 100. Jordan sneakers and LeBron sneakers are basically apples and oranges. Totally two different things. They both fruits, but they definitely got a different taste. Pause. But you get what I'm trying to say with this analogy. You know what I'm saying? That and LeBron is doing everything right on the court. You know, and it's a thing. And I know it's hard to like say, like, a lot of people that are diehard LeBron fans, you know, they will say he's better than Jordan, this, that, and the third. But he wasn't. This is my thing with LeBron and Jordan. The difference is Jordan them, like, how should I put it? Yeah, he doing numbers. Yes, LeBron breaking records. Yes, he's doing everything right. Yes, he's keeping a clean image. But he still wasn't putting the ball in the hoop the way Jordan. He didn't. It's his style. It's different, you know. Jordan did that with style. He did it, but it was style. You know, it's kind of like he was almost. You know what I'm saying? It's different. You know, Kobe, his style, different. R.I.P. to Kobe, by the way. But LeBron's style is just different, you know, and it's an acquired taste. And I know that sounds weird, but it shouldn't matter how you get it in the hoop as long as you get it in there and you're not breaking any of the rules. However, yeah, little stuff like that makes you break, you know. Yeah, and then let's just keep it 100. To me, it's just Jordan shoes just, I don't know. It seemed like, I don't know why Jordan shoes, in my opinion, look better than LeBron's. I don't get it. Let's see. Manuel the Kick says, facts 85. And that was in my opinion, by the way. I'm not trying to take shots at anybody or anything like that. Buy what you like at the end of the day. Let's see. Devon says, in Jordan era, it wasn't about Jordans. It was about pennies and earns. Patrick Ewing's. Yeah, so they had the Ewing joints. This is my thing. It had a variety of everything, but a lot of people, too, wasn't trying to spend that bread on the Jordans like that. You know? Even though we did, we kind of just broke down the mold with it. No Hype says, just ordered my Baron Lowe's, need them joints. That's what's up. Congrats. Let's see. Divine Photo says, even Magic Johnson Converse. Yeah, Converse used to be that company. Even though now technically you can see Converse being sold on Nike, which I think they either have some type of deal or Nike don't bought them joints. But yeah, it was definitely all about Converse back in the day. Even Magic said he had the offering and he stayed with Converse because they had the money up front first. You know what I mean? So that was a big difference. And I mean, if I'm in the Magic shoes, I probably would have took that route too. You know. Let's see. Devon says the only reason Anthony Edwards' shoes was popping is because of the playoffs run. If Anthony didn't have that run, no one wouldn't care. You might be onto something, for real. You might be onto something, you know. But he did what he's supposed to do too. So, but I get what you're saying, and that's a valid point. I can't even really debate it like I really want to. Let's see. Kwame says Converse still got a following, but Nike owned them now. Exactly. They're still like a lot of the OGs, right? That's what I'm saying nicely, right? A lot of the OGs I know, like if they got to step out and about, that's like kind of like their go-to is get some like Chuck Taylors or, you know, some Converse. You know what I'm saying? Mom and dads, I know for a fact, they still rock the Converse. This is my thing with Converse too, dog. No disrespect. They definitely feel like you ain't got no shoes on. Like if you want to say Jordan 1s feel like you barefooted, hey, them Converse make you feel like you barefooted for real. Let's see, Manny says that part, Kwame. Let's see, Devon Photo says, I forgot to mention the pimpins too. Yeah, I mean, they did. I remember I had a pair of them joints when I was in like middle school. I had a pair of the Scottie Pippen joints. No Hype says, serious question, why doesn't every shoe sit on DTLR like for a month but sold out everywhere else? A lot of people don't really, DTLR is not in every area first off, but a lot of people low key, if you don't mistake, a lot of people be low key, I feel like be forgetting about DTLR, you know? I go through there, like every now and then I push through DTLR, but this is my thing. Think about it, weapon of choice for a lot of people is probably Foot Locker. If you can't get it there, then you go to DTLR. At least that's what I do. So like usually, but I've been able to get it at Foot Locker. So DTLR, like I'm not going over there and buy it too. You know, I run through there, but I don't be copying nothing. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. But that is a valid question. No Hype says, I love Pippins. Long Beach says, they definitely will feel like you ain't got no shoes on. Hey, I'm so serious, dog. My Converses, I sold them. Last year or a year before last? The last two pair I had, I couldn't do it no more. I'm like, you're not wearing them. And like when you did wear them, I'm talking about you step on a rock, you felt it. Like, yeah, it was supposed to be like some beater shoes, but it's gotten to the point where I got other beater shoes. So yeah, I just cleaned it up. Let me transition to the next topic real quick. Nike and Macy's among top brands and consumer loyalty. It says the study found that Amazon leads the pack for online retailers, followed by Walmart and Etsy. So that's I've copped some stuff off of there before, but not like shoes or clothes. But it says cultivating consumer loyalty is one of the most important aspects of brand building, and some companies do a better job than others in inspiring that sort of customer devotion. Global research consulting brands Keys identified some of the brands who mastered the art of being a loyal following in their 2025 Consumer Loyalty Engagement Index. It says the index identifies not only leaders in brands loyalty across the variety of the categories, but it also reveals how the alliance can help predict consumer purchasing behavior, sales, products, and market share. It says the impact of the loyalty on the brand profitability has increased significantly since was released. Our very first calculations in 1997, said Robert Piskoff. And that's literally how the name looks like to me. I'm not trying to make fun of the guy. Says founder and president of Brand Keys. We introduced gold, silver, and bronze levels to the year's CLEI to specify brands' loyalty hierarchies in the company's consumers evaluated. So they're breaking down how these companies are doing, like pretty much how loyal are the people to, like, let's just keep it 100. We're loyal to Nike even when they do like some shady stuff, but they haven't done nothing where it's like, I feel like they offended nobody too bad. But yeah, like when they drop some stuff, like even still, we still gonna look. So we definitely got loyalty to them. You know what I'm saying? I know I do, whether I want to or not. And even when they do get on my nerves with the back door, like all these little stuff that they need to clean up, I still be trying to cop their sneakers, is what I'm trying to get at. Where we at real quick? Manny with the kick says, I ain't wearing no Flintstone Converse unless they are the the AMM joint. Oh, so the I'm my year joints. Okay. Let's see. No Hype says, I can't wear them joints. They hurt, bro. Like I don't see how and I guess back then that's all they had, but I don't see how my family, like I know the older family members I have, some of them that's all they had, dog. I don't get it. Like, but yeah, them joints, you barefooted in them joints. I'm telling you, you might as well have flip flops on or something. I feel like you would probably be more comfortable in a pair of flip flops for real. But again, you know where you about to walk in those. And let me clarify flip flops. I mean like slides for the fellas. Let's just keep it real. Where we at? Kwame says, I can't do those all-stars, but the weapons are very patty and comfy. Yeah, that's a different model. That's a whole different ball game. That's a different ball game, Kwame. But yeah, I get what you're saying. Let me get through this article real quick. It says the index looks at everything from the enthusiast to smartphones, including a number of fashion and retail categories, and athletic footwear. Nike came out on top, followed by Adidas and New Balance, while Dick's Paws led the sporting goods retailers, following by Academy and Big Five. In the online shoe category, Zappos ended gold, Amazon silver, and Foot Locker and Nike shared bronze. But it still said Nike them still came out on top, followed by Adidas and New Balance. And then when it went to the sporting good retailers, that's where it's a different ball game. So I see how we broke this down. But yeah, very interesting. But I'm not surprised I still see Nike at the top. You know, and Adidas, I'm surprised they're at the top, are still number 2, but then I'm kind of not too. You know what I'm saying? I know with Ye them, they still would have been number 2, but they still like, I don't know. I feel like if Ye would have stayed focused and stayed over at Adidas, Adidas low key could have easily overcame Nike. If Ye could have just stayed focused and not went on that rant in 2022 and things with the way Nike's going. Let me put it this way. If they didn't overcome Nike, they would be applying pressure for Nike to step up. I'll put it like that. But, you know, Ye didn't want to play ball game that way anymore. You know, I don't want to blame that on Ye that they're still underneath Nike, but at the same time, you know, it had potential is what I'm trying to get at. Where it says, the study found that Amazon leads the pack for online retailers, followed by Walmart and Etsy. Let's see, Levi's came out on top for apparel retail, and Zara earning silver, and Old Navy and Ralph Lauren and a tie in bronze. There go my baby, the Ralph Lauren. We still up there, baby. We still in that thing. I mean, I know a lot of people don't really care for Ralph Lauren like that. I know it's just kind of like a me thing. I ain't really tripping. Says Macy earned gold for department stores, and TJ Maxx and Kohl's surrounding out the top 3. So, but I mean, obviously a lot of people do like Ralph Lauren if it's still doing its thing. You know what I'm saying? Where we at real quick? Let's see. Divine Photo says, Ye issue is you can't go to a company and expect to have major control. Yeah, you can't. He could have got everything he wanted if he just worked it behind the scenes and chill. No, you're not. They're not gonna let you own the company, but they're gonna let you. They're gonna let you eat. Long as you producing, they're gonna give you. They're gonna give you a little bit more creative control. You know what I'm saying? But you got to go in there respectively, and you had the argument. You know what I'm saying? You show them that you don't need to go on these rants and cause a scene like that. You know what I mean? That's my thing. Ye be having points, but he go about his delivery is always wrong if you ask me. When it comes to working with other big brands and companies, now he's really shed the light where he literally lost all his companies that was working with him. You know, it says among discount retailers, Dollar Tree has the strongest consumer loyalty, following the competitors Dollar General and Family Dollar, and Costco reigns for price clubs, with Sam's earning silver status and bronze for BJ's. Pause. But we do have all those companies in my area too, so I'm not a big supply person, but if you do have a big family, that probably is the better places to shop at. It says to determine winners, Brand Keys surveyed more than 81,000 consumers aged 16 to 65, analyzing their attitudes and relationships with 1,100,000 brands, or I can just say 1,100 brands and 104 categories. The firm based its ranking on the brand's ability to successfully deliver or on drivers, consumers, brand demands such as path to purchase and brand expectations. Research also revealed a number of economic factors related to the brand loyalty. Brand Keys found that it costs 15 to 22 times more to recruit a new consumer than it does to keep an existing one. An increasing loyalty of just 5% can increase lifetime profits per consumer by as much as 86%. So basically what they're saying is like, yo, you get it, it's cheaper to just try to keep your loyal consumer that comes on a regular like me that's willing to spend versus trying to put in all that work just to get an extra new person. You know, I get what they're trying to say here. And depending on the sector, a loyalty increase as small as 2% can equal the savings of 28% across the board cost reduction program. So I get what they're saying. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not really going to say that that's not necessarily not true. It says economic dynamics like the drive loyalty and extraordinary highly with brands market share, Peskov said. It says the CLEI found that loyalty consumer or customers at this point are 6 times more likely to engage with the brand. Think of the brand first and make an initial and repeat purchase from the brand. And Brand Keys says that engagement leads to increased market share for brands along with a healthier bottom line. The loyalty program has changed dramatically over the past decade, Peskov said. Happily, consumer loyalty can be measured, achieved, and leveraged. But it isn't something that just shows up one day. It's an awareness of satisfaction no matter how much you think you have. And it absolutely isn't something you can find on a 10-point scale. Loyalty is more complex today, just as consumer and marketplace and marketing have become more complex. But as research has shown, brands best is at building loyalty and more customers, more sales, and more bigger market share. So pretty much this one pretty much saying like overall, like it's good to get new customers, but they also got to make sure they maintain their main loyalty to their main A1 day ones, man. I mean, I see that and I agree with that. You know, and there's no difference if you got the homies or whatever you want to call them, but yeah, you want to make sure you do that. And you know, that kept make them more longevity, last longer, and be around longer. You know what I mean? Let me transition to the next topic real quick. I'm gonna be on this joint for like roughly like another 10 minutes or so. I'll see if there's anybody in the Discord that wants to join. See if I can add them up on the live. If not, we'll just roll it right on to Music Monday. This has definitely been a good one so far. Appreciate y'all being active in the chat as well. But let me go ahead and get this started real quick. It says, why brands are making you work harder for hype sneaker releases. So pretty much you guys feel like that's what that's about to come this year. I personally think so. As you can see, if we're going to use an example, the Bread Jordan 1 85s, you know, the 85 cut, you know, rumors is that's going to be a tough cop with it being so limited. Or are Jordan Brand hitting us with that first to get the hype up, and then when they finally do drop them on Sneakers app, then we'll get it, you know. I just don't see them I don't see why they want to miss out on the bread. It says, the sneaker quest is the new cool thing for brands releasing limited edition shoes. And this comes on January 28th. Let's see. It says, the hunt is often better than the kill. The journey is better than the destination. Trying to get a pair of sneakers and jumping through hoops to obtain them is more satisfying feeling than owning the physical shoes for some, at least. The world as we know it is ongoing. It's reset at the moment, and the sneaker world is experiencing one too. Gone are days of complaining that a shoe is limited and are the days of going on the quest to get a sneaker. It's almost as possible as wanting to follow the yellow brick road to obtain slippers, shoes of their dreams. And they wrote that too, so he's trying to get us a good little laugh. And I rock with it. I rock with it. That's kind of funny. It says, there was a time not too long ago when everyone, and by everyone I mean people that got into sneakers during the pandemic, was up in arms about hype sneakers being released in limited quantities. It says they felt it was unfair that Nike would make a shoe like the Chunky Dunky and the Dior Jordan 1 or the Travis Scott collab in quantities that were less than the demand for the product. Says they projected that if you had the money to purchase a sneaker at retail, then a brand should allow you to do so. I feel that. So basically what this article is saying, like, why, if Nike knows the demand is there and they know this, like, case in point, we'll use the Jordan 1 Travis Scott fragment that's supposed to be what reverse, right? That's supposed to be dropped later this year. How many pairs do you think they're gonna drop? We know the shoe's gonna. Let's just go it off of history. We know most likely 10 times out of 10 the shoe is about to be limited, right? The demand, right? Let's just call us, and I'm pretty sure there's millions, but let's just say 1 million people, right, want this shoe. Why is Jordan Brand gonna only try to produce like what? 60,000, 70,000, 100,000? It's still only a fourth of what people that really want the shoe, you know? And do y'all really think they have their algorithm together where you're going to be really, truly randomly selected? This is rhetorical and allegedly, by the way. But just things to think about. You know what I mean? Where we at? Kwame says, Nike need there to be more demand than the product or it loses some hype. This is true. I think that's part of their business structure or plan too. Don't quote me on that, of course. Let we at real quick. It says, long gone were the days where the Pigeon Dunk only being released at a Reed space in 2005, where a so-called riot broke out. And they got that in quotations. Or the days of the Galaxy phone positives in 2012, when a release was shut down by police helicopters in Florida and madness ensured over the New York City. Says, or even the Entourage or PlayStation Air Force One, where honestly, I don't even know how you would even get those dang things. Yeah, he's not lying. That is a question. How would you even get the PlayStation Air? How do you even get that? Like, who has that shoe for real? And you're not gonna question if it's like real or fake. That's, some shoes are super duper limited. You can even bring that down to the Eminem 4s. Like, how did they even get those? You know what I mean? Because I know for a fact a lot of the Eminem 4s had to be limited. Think about the Eminem 3. That's limited. Who got that shoe? For real. And how did you get it? Like, case in point, if you see one being, like, obviously got a bidding or asking price on StockX, would you feel comfortable copying that shoe? And it's like, let's just throw out a rare, like, high number, like 10,000. And you don't know where it's coming from. You don't know nothing. Just food for thought. It says, but a lot has changed in the sneaker world since those glory days. Everyone and their mother got into buying and selling limited edition sneakers. The advent of the sneakers app made it easy to try your hands at nearly every release. You didn't have to know the guy at the local sneaker boutique or even live in a major city to be able to purchase shoes that everyone wanted. You didn't have to be cool to have the cool sneakers. People wanted equality, which is basically they're just trying to say equal, and the game that was always about exclusivity, like pretty much exclusives. So pretty much even if Jordans were made by the millions in the 1980s and 90s, it was the price that was the gatekeeper. Yeah, that's how it was for me coming up. Like my dad had made it plain and clear that, yo, that's the problem. They too much. You know what I'm saying? I got ones like once a year as I got older, but I had to really push for them. It says, starting sometime around the early 2020s, people didn't want to hear that they couldn't get a sneaker. They felt like they deserved it. Here's a hard truth. You don't deserve anything in life. All right, this dude that wrote this article, he really going in. But I rock with him, though. Where we at real quick? It says something that made a lot of people feel jaded towards striking out on shoes was the perceived unfairness of it all. Bots ran a rampant in the 2010s and early 2020s, especially during the onset of the pandemic when a bunch of crypto dorks turned resellers their tried their hands at a flipping the Yeezys and whatever else they could get their hands on. They bought into a dream and it all came crashing down on them just like their NFTs. This person feels some type of way. But I mean, hey, he has a right to feel how he wants to feel. It says people were upset that they had to spend $800 on sneakers that retail for $150, and I totally understand the segment. It says there was a moment in the 2020s when all of the stimulus money was floating around, and that if a sneaker didn't resell for $1,000, then it wasn't a hit, and that's absurd, which he's calling it stupid. Kwame says, for this, Arthur feels some type of way. Yeah, he does, bro. Like, let me put it this way. What we can tell, I'm going to say this. We can tell who didn't hit on a lot of sneakers in 2020 and 2021. I mean, I'm guilty of it too, but like, damn, bro. Like, he's going in and he's like, I feel like he's not wrong, but it's just his twist on it. Says, what did brands do? Well, they started to make more sneakers. They collapsed the resale market as we know it. Most cool shoes go for a little over retail these days, except Travis sneakers. Nike went cold. Smaller brands became hot. The sneakers on the sneaker of the year's list weren't the mega expensive grails that were in the past. People bought what they like, and they could buy the sneaker when they wanted. Black Cement 3s sat on shelves. Some did the Legend Blue, so did the Legend Blue 11s. The answer to solving the stagnation was the sneaker consumer wasn't just going back to making less and less shoes, so people fight over them. It was a glorified the sneaker buying experience. To sending people on sneaker quest, it's made the pursuit of the sneaker cool thing to do. Its brand couldn't drop sneakers in super limited quantities and the traditional sense and not draw a eerie from the public. Then they needed to do it in new fun ways. London streetwear brand Cortez is a master of the process. In 2023, Cortez took to New York City to drop the Air Max 95 at a bodega. Everyone had to meet at the Nike billboard on the 34th Street to get a set of coordinates, which led the corner store near the East Village. There was a similar release in Paris. People were roof surfing on the tops to buses for the shoes. See, I wouldn't have did all that. Y'all can keep out there, bro. No disrespect. Ain't no shoe, like, I'm telling you right now, case in point, for those Jordan 185s, bread joints, I'm going to see what they got going on. I'm not going up there. I'm my ear, bro. I glanced at the website. If it ain't on there, then y'all don't want me to get, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I don't like the limited on that, too, so I feel some type of way. Where we at? Long Beach Joe just says, I understand this guy's anger. 2020 was terrible time for a sneaker community. It's completely destroyed sneaker YouTube and pushed a lot of people completely out of the hobby. This is true. I was ready to give up too. To be honest, like, cause I couldn't cop anything. Like, I never forget I was chilling with somebody before and like, man, I know you don't went crazy since you working from home, this, that, and the third. I'm like, what you mean? Like, I know you don't cop some whole bunch of sneakers. I'm like, I ain't been able to cop a thing, man. I don't think I was able to cop anything. And like, I'll say, retail wise, I copped like 3 pairs of sneakers, man. It was horrible, bro. It was horrible. And it was really the stuff that really nobody wanted. I just wanted, you know. Says there was a similar release in New York City in the Cortez's Air Trainer Hirachi collaboration. In December, the brand put out a newspaper that had the coordinates in it, which ended up leading to Tom, Dick, and Harry's subliminal footwear retailers in Brooklyn. I really didn't like reading that. Tom, Dick, and Harry. Bro, this dude has really, I will say this, he didn't make this article boring at all. Let me just see if I can get through this. Yeah, I'm almost up on, yeah, he really went in on this article. I'm going to see if I can get through it real quick. and then we'll wrap things up here for the night. And then if you guys do want to hop on the live, let me know, and then we'll do that as well if you want to. It says the releases were appalled. It brought back the outside feeling that people were missing in the recent years. It says it was a way to do something special in small numbers and not make the people from fly all over the states. Shout out to everyone in flyover states. I wish I could live there. Angry on the internet. So yeah, he is one of these people too. It says the sneaker of the year to me so far is the ruby red slipper Nike SB Dunk that was hidden amongst the restock of the Wizard of Oz dunks in the skate shops last week. No one saw this one coming. The original pair had an upper covered in a poppy fill print, which could be cut away and reveal the red material. Maybe it was just foreshadowing of the ruby red slippers to come. Yeah, so I get what he's saying already. Maybe that was just like a hint. Like, some people think really too in depth about a lot of this stuff too. But I can see where his thoughts is coming, right? The original pair, read that one part. It says, maybe for the fourth, read that one part. It says, the cool thing about these shoes was that all the pairs were bagged inside of a box, which gave it a blind box effect. Whether people want to wear a shoe, that's what's up to them. But it was the perfect Easter egg hiding in a plain sight. Those who wanted a shoe, which didn't extremely hype, got a chance to get them. I did see some people pick those up in the Discord, and no one knew. And it says no one that a second ultra batch of the ruby red slipper version was sprinkled in. That was very interesting. It says, I see the part of the drop was the first revealed by the Blue Tail Skateboards in Columbia, South Carolina last week, and the other brands to roll in. According to the sneaker industry, there is less than 100 pairs of the ruby red slipper SB Dunks in existence. So apparently that one, the one that we're supposed to get, it's only 100 pairs. I'm very interesting. That's crazy. That's what you call super limited. So, but I'm wondering who really wants to buy that shoe, because it's nice, but it's also not very versatile. If we're gonna keep it real. It says there's no way Nike could launch something so limited on its own, but hiding it in a wider release, Willy Wonka style, is genius. It doesn't cause riots, rather it blesses those who wanted the shoes anyway. It feels good in a story, whether one of envy, greed, and resellers. It takes sneakers back to more pure place, one that can be all champion. So I'm assuming that maybe what they're trying to say is like somebody could have that in that box if you got them. I don't know. Kind of a little bit confusing too. Where we at real quick, it says another recent sneaker quest was the unofficial release of the sorts was the New Balance 8060 V2, which was hand dyed by UK designer Lorenzo OG. The dust sneakers came in a matching left and right shoe were launched once again Willy Wonka style by giving away custom Tony chocolate bars to secure the access to the sneakers. 2 of these tickets were given by the sneaker shop and Foot Patrol in London. And they were on the scene in Soho for trying to get the shoes. Not many people have a chance at owning Lorenzo's custom work, so it's getting a pair, and a good looking pair of New Balances 86s was a dream come true to them. People are listing their pairs for a lot of money on StockX, and some are selling for $900. Maybe it's a sign of New Balance should be an official project with him in the future. We shall see for sure. And then we're almost at the end of this article real quick, and I'll wrap things up. It says the re-release of the Bread Air Jordan 1 might be the biggest release of the year, but it's not this in numbers. Retail sources in the U.S. tell Complex that the Jordan brand informed that there was only 10,000 pairs dropping, with more than pairs rumored to be released internationally. Jordan brand is scaling back on the most important shoe, bumping up the price to $250. And we're talking about those Bread Reimagined 85s right now to close out. Kwame says Nike makes its money selling 1 million Air Force Ones every month. The limited shoes keep people talking about them. This is true, and look at what they're doing to these breads, bro. And it's $250. And cutting back on the distribution is bold move, but maybe it's what needs to bring the energy back, and the idea that you need to hunt for these shoes back to the brand. In recent releases, the Air Jordan 3 Black Cement and Air Jordan 11 Legend Blue were met with the warmest of reactions. Weren't, and they saying wasn't. Like, they wasn't met with the warmest reactions compared to the past releases. If the bread Jordan 1 sat on the shelves, it would be a tough pill to swallow for the brand that holds the ego at the center of sneaker culture. So maybe what he's trying to say is they're making this one limited because they don't want it to look like it's that one probably be a dagger to really hurt the company. So I can see that. But at the same time, I mean, still you can make an still somewhat better obtainable other than certain stores. But I mean, I get what their strategy may be. I don't have to like it though. I'm gonna say so. They've made the shoe premium release like it's a luxury good. Retailers have been instructed to create for customers a white glove experience to make them feel special. First come, first serve lunches are not priority for the shoe. Retailers stocking the black and red Jordan 1 tail complex. It's the opposite of first come, first serve. Will people be happy? It's hard to tell, but the shoes were made as similar as the original 85 pair as possible with premium leather. So they haven't confirmed that they're going to do first come, first serve. It says they're doing the opposite of first come, first serve. So what are they going to do, a raffling system? I'm very curious. Or are they going to do like another one of those, you got to go pick up some information and do this and that? Like, bro, like, it shouldn't take all that to cost from sneakers, man. And let me just close out and read the last part of this article. Then we'll talk upcoming releases and wrap things up here. So is this a new trend to turn sneakerheads into bimbo baggings on journeys to get the grails of their dreams? Indiana Jones and hunt of their own holy grail, just with a Sean Connery says, I don't think so, but it's a fine line. They're cool right now, but expected this trend to jump the shark. Says people are only willing to do so much before something gets corny, and that can happen quickly with marketing gimmicks. I completely agree. That's my thing. I'm only willing to do so much. And I don't want to do all that, like these little riddles and do this, you know what I'm saying? It says, if the treasure isn't worth the miles trend, then the sneakers head won't be fooled by the gold. He's onto something, and I agree with him. And so we'll talk just upcoming sneaker releases for this month, and then we'll wrap things up here. So obviously we got the Bread 85 cut. The Galaxies is supposed to be coming as well. Pretty much look like we got LaMelo Balls, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. They're supposed to be coming. Where we at? Kwame says, I want these breads, but not playing these crazy resale prices or playing games for them. Bro, thank you. Kwame, tell them again for the people in the back, dog. I want them too, but I'm not paying over X amount for them on the resale market. And no disrespect, I'm not trying to play like, put this here, glue this there, then walk down the street and come back and do a backflip. And then, you know what, even still, you got to look underneath this rug and then turn here and then go to this store. Like, no, I'm not playing the maze games. I'm not doing that, bro. You can do that stuff for the young bucks. I'm getting up there, bro. And that's the nicest way I can say it. But look like we got some Adidas Sambas coming. It's a collab with a Bayern Monk. Hopefully I'm reading that correctly, but it's probably a German name, but don't quote me on that. Looks like there's going to be a Nike Roshi Golf prickly pair coming. Those actually don't look bad, but I don't golf. Adidas Superstar roller skates, which I don't see why we have those, but they're anticipated February 6th, but they don't have a price on it. That's very interesting. They have the Nike Air Max DN8 Hyper Pink. And then we have the Superfly Metallic Silver Nike Air Superfly. Let's see what else. Of course, I definitely want those Air Jordan 5 Black Metallic Reimagines. Definitely want these. Nike did this one right. They could have kept it at like 200 though. Maybe even 180, maybe even 195 or something, bro. The Nike Air Diamond Turf Signing Day. That's coming. Those are Deion Sanders, if I'm not mistaken. And we got the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Pumas, the LaMelo Ball joints with these. And this is the Raphael and Donatello. So I'm guessing one's coming purple, one coming red and green. That's nice. I like that. That's pretty cool. Or are they coming both the same? I'm very curious how they roll that out. See, Nike Kobe 6 Pro Tro All-Star 2.0, RP to Kobe. Of course, we were just talking about the Bread 85s cut. We'll see how that goes. And then again, we got another Ninja Turtle and LaMelo Ball joint. So this is gonna be very. So I guess that's how they're coming. So this one is Leonardo and Michelangelo, which is the Ninja Turtles. So I like both, but I think they're gonna come together like that. So they're doing a mismatch. That's kind of cool. And then of course the Jordan 1 High Black Toe reimagined. I like these. They dope. I just find it interesting that they're gonna do them back to back like that. Because the thing about 85 cut's supposed to come on the 14, these supposed to come on the 15. You know what I'm saying? Very interesting. We got the J. Jones Adidas Superstar made in Japan's. And of course, we got the Galaxies. We have the Harden Volume 9 Paralyzed. And then, of course, we got more of the Teenage Mutant. Now, this is the purple joint, and this is the Kang, which I'm assuming that's like they got like the little logo on the box here. So that looks like they're trying to hit as many characters as they can. So let me put myself back on the main screen real quick, and then I'll read the chat, and then we'll get wrap things up here tonight. I'll see if there's anybody in the Discord in this joint. Looks like nobody's in there, so we don't really have to do that portion on here tonight. So we'll just pretty much wrap things up here. I've been on this joint for like an hour and 10 minutes anyway. So yeah, let me see what we got going in the chat, and what are you guys looking for to cop this month as well before I get ready to wrap things up here. Kwame says the metallic 5s look good, but only if I can get the bread one or the Galaxies this month. Okay, got you. But I only if I can't get. Okay, so you're saying if you can't get the bread ones or the Galaxies, then you'll grab those metallic 5s. I feel you. I am gonna go for the metallic 5s, man. I like them. I like them. Let's see where we at real quick. Let's see. Devon says this year's Jordan 4 Black Cats is coming with the Nike Air on the back. If they do that, that's a must cop. Cause that's what. Oh, to keep it 100, if you know the history real quick before I get up out of here, that's one of the reasons I had. Remember, I had the Black Cat set in my hand. They sat for like 2 weeks, and then now on the resale market, it went up to like $1,000, and I had $1,000 in my hand, didn't even know it. But that's why I had left them alone. So I'm like, bro, they ain't got the Nike check on the joint. I'm good. But they put that on there. That's a must cop. I don't have to think about it. Let's see. Manuel Kick says those 5s missing the 23 on the side, but F it, I'm still buying them though. I'm good on the 23 not being on there. I get what you saying, Manny. I don't hate it, but I don't love it either. Like, it's not a deal breaker. And sound like it ain't one for you too, dog. You know what I'm saying? I feel you on that one. But I feel you. Valid point. I can't even really say that. Let me see if I can get Divine up in here. I'm going to see if I can get you up on the Discord, because I see that you are in this joint. Give me like 2 seconds, because you know how I get finicky sometime too. So I'll see if I can get you up in here real quick. Let me see if I can do the guest. Give me like 2 seconds. Where we at? Boom, right here. I'll see if we can get you in real quick. Let me see if I can get you up on here, dog. Because again, sometimes it be acting finicky, but I'll see if we can add you to the stage. And we'll see if we can get you to talk up on here, because it should be good. So let me know if you can hear me in the Discord, though, because I've been having running it live the whole entire time, too. So we'll see if that's getting there, if I have to come in or come back out, because, you know, it gets kind of finicky sometimes. So, yeah, we'll see real quick. You can speak at any time, too, if you can. If you can't, I'll come back out and come back in, because I don't know, because sometimes my joint be tripping over there. Here, like, I'm going to leave the stage real quick and then see if I can come back in this joint. Hold on real quick. So let's see. Hold on. Because it really be kind of finicky, it says, because he said he can't hear me. So I'm going to come out the joint and then come back in. Give me like 2 seconds. Because I can hear you. Let me see if I can come back in there. Say something. Yeah, I hear you a little bit. But let's see, if I'm on there, let me make sure my mic is selected on this joint. Yeah, it should be on there for me. And then I see you come. I'm going to come back out and come back in, though. Hold on. I'm going to come back in. Let's see, exit. I'm going to join. Because my joint be tripping sometimes, too. I don't know why it be acting weird, though. So, if I can't...
Yeah, I can hear you now. I can hear you now.
All right, cool. So, I guess that's just a little magic trick. I guess, like, set it up, and then I guess my ass just got to exit out and come back in, yo.
It's all good, man.
What's good? What's good, though? Y'all let me know in the chat if y'all can hear Devon. I can hear him. Y'all should be able to hear him, too. What's good, bro?
Chilling, man, chilling.
That's what's up.
Yeah, but yeah, man. Those Black Cat fours must cop.
Yeah, if they, hey, if that's some true, I ain't seen no images, but if that's true that they can do like the Nike check on the back, cause I don't know if you was watching me back then, but I had did a mall vlog on the Black Cat fours and skipped the joints, and then I literally I regret it, but I don't regret it because it didn't have that Nike check. Cause I looked at, it, I'm like, this is why you don't want the joint, you know. But it's a dope shoe though.
It is, and also too, like, cause Z Sneakerhead, no, he posted it was saying that it's supposed to come with the Nike Air on the back. So I was like, oh, okay.
Hey, I'm with it. I'm with it. And then looks like Kwame's confirmed. Sounds good to me. Long Beach says we hear him clearly. Okay, cool. So we got it good. So I guess I just gotta set it up. Then once you get in there, like once one of you guys get on the stage, I guess I'll just exit out and come back in because it actually didn't take that long to actually get it set up this time.
Yeah, man, it takes time, man. You just learning on the fly.
Yeah, true, true, true. Appreciate your patience on that for sure, homie. What else you look? You going for the galaxies or what's your focus on for this month? I'm very curious because I know you. You seem like to me you gotta go for everything.
No, not everything. I mean, I'm looking at the metallic fives,
They're looking nice,
and
bro.
but this year I might be cutting back. I'm not gonna lie to you. Those last pair of guys that came out yesterday,
Yeah.
honestly, I saw them like online. I was like, wait a minute, the shoe actually it don't even look that bad,
Oh
to be
wow,
honest.
wow. Which one was this one?
No, it's called Fear of God, the trainers. It kind
Oh,
of
the trainer joints, the trainer. Oh, I saw some images. Like I didn't look too hard, but I saw some images of it though. I haven't, but you've seen it in person.
yeah, I saw them and I'm like, them shoes. It does look kind of fly, in my opinion.
Okay. Okay. Cool. I mean, because I will say this, there are some shoes that look better in person than they do over the images.
Yeah, but it's just the price tag that gets me is at the 250. I'm like, I don't admire you from a distance. I like you. I'm not gonna buy it.
Yeah. I
But
can't I can't get with none of the Fear God stuff because all that stuff is taxi to me, man.
yeah, unless you have that Adidas app where you get like the discounts on it,
Yeah.
use them points.
Maybe that'll help, but I'm just like, bro, I don't know. I don't like it that much to really come off the hip yet, you know?
Yeah, I agree. No, there's a lot of shoes that's gonna be like that this year where you're like, nah, I can't do it. I can't spend my money on it because of the price tag. Because
Yeah,
because now because shoes are getting close to 250 and it's like and with tabs going up, it's gonna be impossible to cop every shoe that you like.
exactly. I'll tell you one shoe, if this is supposed to be rumored to come back, I do not want to see the infrared sixes come back right now. The black joints.
If it does, I'll be so pissed off. I'm like, why not make back the white joint?
Yeah, bring that back. Even though I won't cop it, but I mean, like y'all milking the black joints a little too much now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because to me that shoe don't make no sense to me. That shoe is just random.
Yeah, super random. Hopefully they, I don't know. Hopefully this stuff is just some rumors though. And then also, what is it? It was you. Oh yeah, I'm glad it was you that you hopped on here. I'm glad you hopped on. Cause I saw it in Discord, right? Um, you posted the I'm my year sixes. What the hell was that? And I'm not blaming
It
it
was
on you,
like
but I'm saying what are they trying to do?
I don't know. It was like Georgetown, even though we obviously know most likely they'll put an A in the back of that six and the other shoe and one's gonna say Nike Air, most likely.
Yeah, but I don't think that's gonna work. I'm gonna speak for myself. If that's what we're getting, that ain't gonna work for me. This and I usually give I'm my year a pass, but I can't. I would say if that's what we're anticipating in the future, I'm gonna have to skip, bro. Like I'm not. That was you right. It does look like some Georgetowns, and I skipped on those. So
It's like I don't know. It's like for Polo, it's like they're getting so lazy with designing shoes now, where it's like just because they're a name brand, it's like they say, oh, just put our name on it and people will buy it. That doesn't work anymore.
Yeah, that went out the window. Travis is learning that the hard way too, slowly but surely. But he's learning that too.
Yeah, especially with that recent release. Even though I caught the shoe, but it's like it doesn't hit the same anymore because I think if he would have put a reverse swoosh, I think more people would have caught that shoe. But the fact that that trainer Hibachi shoe, that doesn't have that reverse swoosh.
Yeah, it don't have a reverse swish, and it just they put the Cactus Jack logo on it and use that typical brown that we're used to seeing and called it a day.
And the funny thing is too, even though I give Ye like a hard time too, the thing is that people were complaining that Ye's color design are too earth tones and all that stuff. I'm like, you could say the same thing about Travis. He be going with them browns and all that stuff. I'm like, that's lazy.
Yeah,
Do something else.
yeah. I mean, we'll give, and you said it best too. I think it was you. Like and they're probably waiting, but they should throw another Jordan 4 Travis out there. I think it's time.
Yeah, it's about time that they start doing that. The Jordan 4s and the Jordan 1 highs. It's like you only got two colorways of the Jordan 1 highs. That's about it.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
yeah, they could do a lot more, but I think they want to hold that in the bag for emergencies. Is what I'm thinking.
Yeah, because it's been far too long, and because even the Jordan 6 Travises, right? Even though supposedly there was a yellow pair
Oh, don't
that
get me.
was
I'm not gonna get started. I
going
get
on.
what you're saying, but I'm not gonna get started. But go ahead, dog.
There was a yellow pair for like years ago. There was a yellow pair of those Travises that was floating around, but then since then it was quiet about it.
Yeah, like there was supposed to be only one, and then somebody says two. Yeah, I remember that, man. I don't know. I hate when those little situations come up and then it's actually on like floating around. Like I'm like, is this true? And Jordan Brand doesn't. They don't make the situation any better. They just stay quiet. At least like
Yeah,
Nike SB, they say like when stuff happens like that, Nike SB will put something out like, hey, yeah, that's some bullshit.
yeah. Nike SB, they're not afraid to call shit out. It's like they go on their Instagram and they call out the resellers.
Exactly. Exactly. And that actually helps us. So the regular people. Um
Yeah, but like we said, someone that works at Nike knows all this that's going down. But Nike hasn't said anything in years, even though we keep thinking that they would, but they haven't said anything yet.
True, true. I think they just it help. I guess they go off that approach like any talk about them and like the mumble that helps them. They look at it as like a positive thing.
Yeah, I agree with that because like when shoes get leaked, it's not by accident. Sometimes Nike does that intentionally so that their product can get attention.
Right.
Because look at Ja Morant. He leaked his own shoe. That
Yeah.
was like that Air Force One. I'm like, it's a strategy.
Yeah. Remember that one where they had like changed it where he had something writing on it that Nike them didn't like they had let him make the shoe and then change it at the last second.
Oh, because of the whole, we know. I'm not gonna say the word, but
Yeah.
huh?
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah,
Yeah.
that just came to mind randomly, yeah. Um Let me hit the chat real quick. Let's see. It says Many with a Kick says those trust yourself Jordan 3 sold out quickly on sneakers app this morning. That's that Valentine's Day joint. Right? That's a Valentine's Day joint. I
Yeah. It's probably in the stores somewhere. You probably
I
can find them.
I couldn't I mean if I had a boo, like what I'm saying, if I was in a relationship, then I'd do like a his and hers if she got on my nerves about it. But I don't know. They just wasn't working for me, man. You know what I mean? It's where else you gonna wear them at? What time?
Exactly.
Yeah, like maybe another random special event that you gotta wait for somebody to have unless you have your own and the theme has to be pink-ish. So I ain't trying to bash the shoe. I mean,
I,
because a three is a three.
I get it. Like you can use that for Valentine's Day or Side Chicks Day on the 15th. There's your side.
I didn't know about this size chicks day, bro.
It's on the 15th.
Oh, I
You
didn't
give it to your
know.
leftovers.
Oh wow, I learned something new. Oh wow. And Manny says, remember guys that the mock-up we getting something else. I'm on your marketing strategy. Yeah, that happened only one time though, Manny. He's saying I know what he's trying to get at. Like he's saying like this is the mock-up, but we could be getting something completely that does happen. But that's been a while though. And cuz they need to do that for the mock-up that we seen before, the original mock-up. That's what I want to see. But it,
But in my opinion, if they would have did a Jordan 7, I think that would be very interesting.
yeah, I think they can get away with a 7, you know? It just they got to put their thought into. I don't want them to just slap the logo and stuff on it, but I want them to really try. You know.
Yeah, I agree with you on that.
Yeah, I would like to see them do that. They haven't done. They I would like to see them do a 1 too. You know, like well they did a 1 high, but I would like to see them redo. Like I would like to see them do. They didn't do a low though. I would like to see what they would do at a 1. And to be honest, that I'm my year 1. I got it. It's it's it okay, but it ain't hit. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
In
it
my
doesn't hit like it doesn't hit like the you remember those GR Bordeaux ones? So I'm like to me those Bordeaux ones actually fit the Arma vibes more than their own version, you know?
yeah, yeah. They missed the mark on it a little bit, if you ask me. Even though I still rock it from time to time, it's just like still they missed the mark on it. If I'm gonna be real.
And also too, and whatever happened to those Arma Jordan 17? They're supposed to be coming out with that, and since then you haven't heard a thing.
Nope. I saw the images and then never seen any official anything. You know what I mean? So very interesting. But yeah, we'll see what it is. This month's gonna be interesting. Manny says we need a 10 ASAP. Manny, I will say I'm gonna be fair. I had a pair. I had like three, four pairs of 10s. They are comfortable, but I just couldn't get. I didn't like the way they looked on my feet. But I mean, if done correctly, who knows? I may would cop, but I sold all my 10s. So
Yeah, there are two tents coming out this year. Is it the Shadows tents coming out this year, and the first original tent, like the white and black joints.
okay, so they got the white and black joints are supposed to come, and then there's supposed to be another one. Okay, I think I seen that one where the OG one was supposed to come back. So I saw y'all talking about that one as well. I'm not like super excited to be honest, you know. But I don't want to sound like
Yeah,
I'm hating either. You know what I mean?
they need to make tens great again, man.
I will say this: they are comfortable. That's when Jordan. I don't know what it is about that shoe, but it is comfortable compared to the rest of the Jordans.
It's like after I forgot what number you can say from Jordan 12s to Jordan 13s and 14s, it gets comfortable afterwards. It's like from
Yeah.
Jordan 1s all the way to like 9, uncomfortable.
Yep.
If we're being honest.
Yo, I had them nines on today, bruh. They was fine, but I guess I gotta wear them some more because it like I'll say like halfway through the day, I was like, yeah, it's time to take these joints off. You know what I mean? It's a really true high shoe. You know what I mean?
And a boot.
Yeah, it was
And a
like a
boot.
boot. That's what I said. Like I rock my joints, but hell, it's time to take them bitches off when I got to the crib, bro. Hey, my dogs is hurt, man.
And
But
also too, with those food grade nines that's coming out, that leather, it better be the soft, but it better be the soft leather
yeah,
that comes with it though, because I think the one is from what was it, 2002? Where like leather was super soft on that one.
yeah.
Or 2003, I don't.
My pair that I got is from 20. I want to say 2010, 2011. Don't quote me though. It's somewhere around there. 2010, 2011. Got it. It's
That's
got
when the leather was good. That's when the leather was good.
yeah. But it's got like it's different. It's got that leather around the toe box, but the middle part of it is suede. It's like a suede-ish material, like a or whatever, a nylon type of shit. It was that shoe's not all the way leather.
Okay, but to me, those Jordan 9 Cougars, to me, that's the type of shoe you just wait to go on sale. If I'm being honest with you, you just wait.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna wait. I want to get them out the way, but I mean, as you can see, we low key probably could have waited for even the olive nines because they were on their sale. They were pushing for what Black Friday. You know?
Yeah, they were pushing it, and then next thing you know, because again, honestly, the size, it was selling out. That's why I wasn't mad that I bought mine at full price. Because I'm like, there was some sizes in it that was wrong, like
Yeah.
that,
Yep. Yep.
and
True.
and it was and it was the holiday, so
Yeah. It was a lot going on at one time. You know what I mean? To be honest, so I feel you. I don't regret my purchase either at all. As you can see, I'm still rocking my shits. You know.
me neither. If I pay retail for them, I'm rocking them, making sure I'm rocking mine.
Exactly. Exactly. Let's see where we at. I think pretty much that's it. Let's see. Manny says I need I'm my year 10, my guy. So he's saying they should do a I'm my year 10. Is what he's thinking. Eh,
And what they gonna do on a white and burgundy? And
I I'm very curious what they would do, but I'm curious like because they with the tens like you can do the Nike check on the back or the Jumpman on the back of that joint because they come with that on there. I'm just picturing in my head, so I mean they can make it work, but I'm very it's really just the model for me. But I feel like they can make it they can do better than what they've done on some other collabs for sure.
oh yeah, the Alma threes are on my mind too. That the fuse blue Alma threes. I'm like,
Yeah.
even though
Oh,
even
those
though
are
if you
supposed to come. Yep. Yep. Yep.
yeah, in March you could next month. Even though I'm looking at, I'm like, man. Even though there's so many threes, I'm like, man, I still like them all the same. It just hits different.
Yeah, I like it too. Like I know some people are saying that they just repeating some of some like they are, but I mean Nike and Jordan Brand's done the same. And, even though I know that's a collab with them, but like Nike and Jordan Brand been doing that for years too. You know what I mean? So
I'm just I'm just not paying full price for it, and that's why I'm making sure. I'll just make sure I'll just wait till the price goes down,
yeah.
or not just that. I'll just wait till I see it in the stores because I feel like they're gonna be in the stores. To be honest with you,
Oh, okay. I'm very curious how they're gonna roll it out. So
the same way they always have. Discord, they're gonna do Discord. They're gonna do Discord raffle. Now obviously the issue. Well, obviously a lot of people are gonna hit on it.
yeah, that's usually my route with the on my years. I usually go to EQL and just pay to get taxed on the shipping.
Yeah, and also too, you see how the guy, one of the guys in Discord, no, he got his Travis Scotts quick, like from Nike, and I still didn't get mine yet.
Oh well, yeah, I could have told you that, dog. If you caught from Travis, like just be happy you got a tracking. You know what I'm saying? If you got a
Yeah,
tracking, they coming to you. And plus, like you said, it's coming all the way from the West Coast, so it's gonna be a minute.
yeah, it still didn't even update yet, and it still didn't even update. I know it's the part of Cali, but you're right. I know it's gonna be a while.
Yeah, and I'm not like at least you already got it in your mindset. Like actually, ironically, I'm wearing my Travis the canary shorts that you could buy. Like the blue joints with that. Remember, I copped that joint when he dropped it on his website, and I didn't see my shits till August. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about it was a strong 6 months, not like damn like 5.5 weeks. I'm talking about like no, they wasn't kidding when they said 13 up to anywhere from 8 to 13 weeks. It was a full 13 weeks, and that's just so you're gonna see a notification, and it came the following week. So really, it was like 14. But I mean, you didn't cop from his web, like you got it from the actual. Well, yeah, you should be good though, cause you got yours coming
Yeah,
from Cali, so you good.
yeah. I also caught the T-shirt from his website like a while back, but mine took like 2 weeks to come.
Oh
Because
wow.
even though I just don't understand like the website strategy behind all this. I'm like, why would you promote something and say, oh, we're going to bring out clothes 3 to 4 months later? I'm like, so why do you have the products then if you didn't make
Yeah,
them?
exactly. It is weird. Or if you don't have nobody, can't just make them like, all right, cool. At best, 2 weeks it should take.
Because how long does it take to press a T-shirt or to press a graphic design? It don't take that long.
Exactly.
I would think.
Yeah, no disrespect to Travis, but I mean they're not making the top of the line like you know what I mean, where that needs to be hand stitched. You know what I mean?
Exactly. It's just a regular quality T-shirt.
Yeah. I
I mean, at least you're fear of God, right? At least you know that the hood is comfortable.
yeah. True. True. True.
That's the reason why I don't get. That's the reason why I don't get on Jerry because the hoodie is super comfortable.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that for sure. I don't get on them too, even though I don't really rock with none of that stuff. But I'm like, at least he's trying to put out top quality, you know.
Yeah, even though he could never be Kanye West, even though that's what he aspires to be. If I'm being honest,
From what it looks like,
now
I don't. I'm not. I
no,
don't know, man. But I can see why you think that.
even though that shoe that came out yesterday, even though it does have a reminder of those Yeezys
It definitely
of those
does.
Nike of that Yeezy 750 in a way.
Yeah, it definitely does, bro. It definitely does. But you
And,
know,
and,
let's call it inspiration, man.
Yeah, major inspiration too, and also Travis too. He got the idea from Hirachis and the Deion to Sanders Diamond Turf shoes. The idea of the strap
Yeah, you could tell where he gets his
and
inspiration from too.
and the Spiridons too. That's where he gets his inspiration from. That's all.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, you got to get it from somewhere too, you know. So,
And also too, he did a shock drop today on those slippers again.
oh
Two
God,
different colors.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, it's on the Yeezy website. I think a gray pair and a white pair. I think.
Oh, I'm good. Like, it's just like what his it's not the socks joints, right?
No, no, no. It's the slipper joint that he
Okay.
came out.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about. I wasn't feeling those, man. To each their own,
It's
though.
a house slipper. In my mind, it's a house slipper. It's just something you wear around the house. You just don't take it outside. You just wear it like, say, I'm going to the laundry. I'm going to the store. Calling a day.
I guess, bro. I mean, I just wish he could get his stuff from Adidas, but they own that, you know.
But that's his problem though. He wants to he wants to own it. Well, I'm like, yay. I'm like, if you had your own ideas, you should have made your own shoe like the independent route.
Yeah, you exactly. That's what I said. And this is the thing, right? And everybody are, and this is honestly, I hate to bring this up, and we're gonna close out after this, but that don't do nothing but trigger that argument that he had with Sway. Remember, whenever he was, that's why he went off on Sway when it was like, how Sway, how? Because reality is, remember, Sway was like, well, if you want to do all that, then you need to, like you just said, in so many words, Sway was telling him you need to take the independent route because if you're gonna go this route, you gonna have to. It's gonna be a give and take. And he wasn't trying to. He's like, well, you know. And at the time, Kanye was basically saying he ain't have. I get it, but hell, that's you. I get it. You in a bind. You either gonna go to this company that's gonna give you the money to do what you want to do, or you take the independent route. It's gonna take you a lot longer. You know, you gonna
Exactly.
get there, but it's just like you're gonna take if you take the what is it? If you take the independent route, you're taking the scenic route. You're gonna get all the views. You got to go through all the hard times. You got to wait. You ain't got this. You ain't got that. But you know, if you want to take the shortcut, here you go right here, because they're gonna get theirs on the back end. Pause, because they already got everything at your leisure to help you get what you want. You know what I mean?
Because you can charge how you want to charge, and you can do what you want to do, and nobody can tell you, oh, you can't charge $20
Yeah.
for your products.
Yeah, and if that's what he wanted to do to begin with, but see, he knew he wasn't gonna be able to. You see what he's doing now versus what he was doing at Adidas. You know, no disrespect. I mean, some of the stuff is still dope, but at the same time, his mindset is on. You know, it's just different as you can see.
Yeah, and like I said, my stance on him, I think he is a genius, but it's just that he goes about it in an arrogant kind of way, where it's like, man, some people off on you.
Yeah, like I said, he just you can't. Like this is my thing, and I'll stand on this too with the whole Adidas situation. All he had to do was leave professionally if he didn't want to be over there no more. Like, if I'm not mistaken, the contract was going to be up this year, right?
Yeah, ask for a buyout. That's it, and then call it a day. Ask for
Yeah.
a buyout.
Or just finish the contract and call it a fuck. Like this, dog. My thing is this: you can't complain and you got 3 years left, and now it's 2025. And honestly, all he had to do was just think about it, he didn't have to do anything else. Just ride the contract out, submit whatever you need to submit, and get the fuck on.
Exactly, just like Jimmy Butler's situation,
Yeah.
where it's like, dude, if you don't want to be there, just do it professionally. Don't do no ticky tack stuff, but like saying, oh, I'm going to be late on purpose, just like with Ye. Oh, I'm going to cause an uproar and drama and all that stuff.
Yeah, it's not worth it to me, man. But I mean, to each their own, how they want to handle it. But yeah,
Because in the end, you blackball yourself.
yeah,
That's the last thing I'm going to stand on.
yeah, and that's exactly what it appears that Ye has done. He blackballed himself. You did that to yourself, you know. And we've
Exactly.
said that for years. Like, yo, you you know, you kind of when you look back on it, you kind of have to get mad at yourself first. You know what I mean?
I agree.
Yeah, and that's just where I'm gonna leave it though, man. But I'm going on this joint for like an hour and 40 minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap things up here for the night, man. You got anything else you want to close out with before I get back on the main screen?
Yes, my bad for holding the show up, man. I know you want to leave, man. My bad though.
Nah, you good, man. You good. I mean, it'd be different if you was just jibber jabbering. You actually brought some valid points up here, so of course. And this is what this part of the live is for, man. You ain't holding me up. You know what I mean? I wouldn't do the live if I ain't had time to do it, bro. So nah, it's all love over here.
Appreciate it, man. But the one thing I do gotta say, guys, like, support this man's channel, hit the like button, and subscribe. You know,
Appreciate that, bro. Of course, man. That's all love right there, and I appreciate that, bro. And I appreciate you for hopping on and, like I said, being patient with this whole little new setup, man.
anytime, man. Hit a
Most
support.
Most definitely, for sure, man. So I'm gonna exit out of this joint and I'm gonna put myself back on the main screen and close out, bro.
All right, man.
All right, yo, peace. Cool. So I'm disconnecting here. And let me get myself back on the main stage right quick. We're about to close thing out here for the night, man. Where we at real quick? Main screen, boom. Everything still should be good and over here. So I just closed out on the main stage, man. So I've been on this joint for an hour and 40 minutes. Appreciate everybody for coming through and showing love. As always, y'all definitely make sure y'all smash that like button. Sub to the channel if you're new and if you haven't done so already. Of course, y'all know my name is Jeremy Jones and what I normally do is make content about sneakers. Occasional Tron Halls, and y'all know I'll be back live again on Monday with Music Monday. But until then, sign up for that sold out Discord. Link is pinned at the top of the chat and it's free to sign up. Or of course, we continue the sneaker talk, but we got a food section, a sports section. Definitely looking forward to the Super Bowl that's coming up for sure. But I'll see you guys again on Monday and definitely more content on the way. And yeah, I'm officially out this thing, man. Peace.
My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all amount. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry, oh why? Oh, I'ma cry, oh why? Oh, I'ma cry, oh why? I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. but my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, but my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crush all them out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. For the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December, but my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, but my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, but my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, but my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crush all them out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. For the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December, but my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone.